Let the good times roll. I'm here at Universal Orlando Resort for Mardi Gras International Flavors of Carnival, going on from February 4th to April 16th. There are 26 food kiosks scattered around the resort that feature tasting-sized menus from around the globe. There are a couple in Islands of Adventure and CityWalk, but most of which are right here in Universal Studios. And I'm going to try to eat at all of them. But I'm going to need a little help because there's a lot of food and a lot of adult beverages. So I'm going to introduce you to my dad, Jeff.
Thanks, buddy. So glad to finally be invited onto the Wandering Wizard channel.
So we're going to let you know what's good and what maybe you should skip out on so that you can decide what you want to try on your next visit to Universal during the Mardi Gras season.
I'm hungry. Let's go.
Now I just wanted to mention real quick that the 2 food kiosks in Islands of Adventure are located in the back of port of entry, and they serve your traditional New Orleans Mardi Gras hits. If you take a right towards Seuss Landing, you can find jambalaya and shrimp gumbo,
as well as the Category 5 Punch, which is basically a hurricane, and the Old Baby, which is a custom brew for this event, and fashioned after the flavors found in the king cake with notes of vanilla and cinnamon.
And speaking of king cake, if you head left towards Marble Island, that's where you'll find the king cake and beignets kiosk. But we're going to start our food journey right here in CityWalk, where you can find a few more food kiosks. The first one on our list, the Taste of the Mediterranean. So this is the octopus and rice from the Taste of the Mediterranean booth. This is a marinated grilled octopus with tomato, oregano, and lemon herb rice for $14.99. This thing looks a little creepy, but I like calamari, so I'm kind of excited about this. Oh wow. It kind of tastes a little bit like calamari, and it's not too fishy. That's what I like about it.
Tender, soft, flavorful. I like it. I taste the char from the grill. Little skeptical of it at first, but this is really good. I like how the onions, tomato mixture goes with it also.
It adds a lot of fresh flavor. The rice is good.
Should we test here? Let's see if the kids like it.
Is it yummy? Not kid approved. Don't let the looks of the suction cups scare you. If you don't like seafood, it's not that fishy, so you'll really like it. And it tastes great. If an empty plate isn't proof that this is good, I don't know what to tell you. From the New Orleans booth here at CityWalk, we got the shrimp and grits.
I've been looking forward to this one. It's sauteed shrimp, tasso ham in Trinity, and a pan sauce over smoked cheddar cheese rice grits for $7.99.
Let's see how this is. Let's get some grits, and some of the sausage. Oh!
Grits are really cheesy. Shrimp is cooked pretty good. Has like an Old Bay seasoning on it. I love this dish. I would eat it again. Totally eat it again. The sauce that goes with it is also really good. It all just pairs together really well.
The shrimp is really flavorful. I just wish they'd give you more. It's such a big bowl, it's such a small portion.
Another one in CityWalk, for sure.
Alright, inside Universal Studios, we're starting at the back of the park, near the bridge between London and Springfield. There are 3 booths back here: Belgium, Germany, and Denmark. Okay, from Belgium, we got the Brussels frites, which is basically French fries with 2 different sauces, but I'm not even going to try to pronounce them. Let's see how they taste. The fries are good. That sauce kind of has kind of a tang to it. That one's definitely kind of like a mustard.
Oh, that's like a curry.
Yeah, like
Curry mustard.
I like this one better.
Pink sauce is the better one. I don't know if I like the curry mustard.
The yellow one has a pretty strong flavor, but if you like curry, you'll like this sauce. Alright, we also got the s'mores liege waffle. It's a chocolate chipped waffle topped with marshmallow cream, chocolate sauce, and graham cracker crumbs for $7.99.
What do you think?
This is probably one of the best waffles I've ever had. The waffle is just perfect, and the marshmallow cream,
Lost for words over here. Let's try this. Very good. It's like what it is. It's like a s'mores on a waffle. More of a dessert than a breakfast.
the graham crackers add really good texture.
That tastes very good.
Just get this. Okay, from the Germany booth, we got the chicken schnitzel. It's a fried chicken thigh cutlet served with a side of baked spatzel and beer cheese sauce for $9.99. They did drizzle a lemon butter sauce on it, so let's see how this is. Wow, it's really crispy. It's juicy and tender. There's not a lot of seasoning though. They could probably season the chicken a little bit better. Let's try the spatzel now. Kind of like a mac and cheese, I think. It's supposed to be a beer cheese sauce. I'm not a fan that much.
Alright, scoot over. I love schnitzel. Love it.
It's crispy, right?
It's not too bad. Very crispy. I don't know if I taste the lemon butter on it though. Maybe yeah. I just gotta add a little bit to it. Yeah. Not really a fan of the lemon. And yeah, don't taste the lemon butter. But the crust, very crunchy, very good. Like JJ said, definitely could use a little more seasoning on it. But yes, it's a chicken thigh and it's very tender. So I give it a 7. Not bad. Yeah, it's definitely a beer cheese with some pasta in it. I like it.
Pasta.
It's not so bad. Final verdict, it's a big meal. It's definitely not a tastings portion. It'll definitely fill you up, but it's a little greasy.
Look at all the butter in there.
So as you can see, there's a lot of butter in here. A lot of butter in here.
From the Denmark booth, we got the frikadeller meatballs.
What?
The frikadeller meatballs. They're beef and pork meatballs in a creamy gravy topped with apple butter and dill for $7.99. Let's try it. I think the meatballs are kind of tough. What do you think?
Yes, they definitely are tough. They're not so much dry. Definitely you can taste the apple in this thing. The gravy, not so bad. Kind of reminds me of like IKEA in a way, with the gravy and meatballs. If you like Swedish meatballs, I think you'll like these. Not too bad. I've had it, buddy.
Nom nom.
Now between the Simpsons and the Kids Zone area, you'll find Trinidad and Tobago, Colombia, and Brazil.
From the Brazil kiosk, we got the picanha. These are thin slices of beef sirloin cap, sprinkled with smoked salt, and served with chimichurri sauce, and a pan de cajillo, which is a traditional savory cheese roll. I cannot wait to try this.
And I'm going to try the mango caipirinha. This is a traditional Brazilian cocktail made using cachaca, which tastes very similar to a tequila.
That was good.
Really good. The meat is flavorful. The chimichurri is really fresh. Let's try the cheese bun. Wow. Dad got a beverage. Tell us about your beverage.
So I got the mango caipirinha. It's very good. Daddy's first drink of the day. I got the 20-ounce souvenir cup. It actually comes with lights at the bottom, so it lights up. You can probably see it better at night. I think refills are only like $12.50 or $12. So you save a little bit of money there. Just glad to be finally having my first drink of the day. And I highly recommend it. It's very good. Refreshing and sweet. Highly recommended.
From the Trinidad kiosk, we wanted to try the chickpea doubles, but they were all out for the day. They also have crab and dumplings, but they were also out of that.
So we got the falori because, well, that's all they had.
These are deep-fried, spicy split pea dough balls with turmeric, curry powder, and served with a side of tamarind chutney.
It's basically a fried dough ball. Oh, it's hot. Fresh. Doesn't look like there's much inside. It's quite literally fried dough.
So full disclosure, I'm not really a curry fan.
I don't taste that much curry though.
No? Okay. I'll be the judge of that.
What'd you say that sauce was?
Mango chutney.
Mango? I wouldn't say it tastes mango. For me, it's kind of like honey and tea. I don't know. That's the flavor I'm getting. No?
Definitely mango chutney. And yes, the mango chutney actually does overpower the, I guess, the curry of it. You don't really taste it. So I'm not too mad at it. But yeah, this reminds me of like pretty much a hush puppy.
There's a good texture to it, but like if you don't eat it with the sauce is very strong. It has like a kick to it. But if you eat these fried dough balls by themselves, they can be kind of plain.
So now I got the Coco Loco from Colombia. It's a limonada de coco with rum and tequila. Oh yeah, that's refreshing. The cocoa you could definitely taste is like a creamy coconut. The limonada is definitely very strong, very good. It's very refreshing, especially on a hot day like this. The caipirinha earlier, that was definitely more well balanced. This is very citrusy, but not too bad though. We're now across the lagoon in the San Francisco area of the park. Over here, you're going to find a few more kiosks. India, Indonesia, Spain, and a Bloody Mary kiosk.
From the Indian kiosk, we went with the onion bhaji. These smell amazing. They're curry-spiced, crispy onion fritters with a green chutney dipping sauce. And it's a nice sized portion for $8.49. These look awesome, so I'm so excited to see what they taste like. Oh. The batter's really good. It's similar to like a conch fritter or a hush puppy. Well, if you like fried onions, you'll definitely like this.
Let's try. Crunchy on the outside, fluffy and soft on the inside. Looks like it's mostly batter. I don't really see much onion besides, a couple of slivers. Also, it looks like there's a green pepper inside of it. So if you don't like peppers, definitely probably want to avoid this. The batter is actually really good. Now the green chutney, it's very flavorful, a little acidic side, like I'm tasting cilantro. Not bad, it complements it, pretty good.
From the Indonesian kiosk, I've been looking forward to this one. It's the Indonesian style chili crab with fried mantau. This is soft shell crab tossed in a sweet and spicy crab stew and served with fried sweet bun for a whopping $18.99. That's a hefty price point for a seasonal food kiosk, but it looks incredible. Let's hope it doesn't disappoint. It's very spicy, but the crab is so tender, it almost melts in your mouth, and it's just awesome.
Crab is very soft, definitely has a little spice to it, kind of hits you at the end. It's almost like a General Chow's, but a little more spicier and then heavier on the tomato side.
The bread's good. There's not much flavor. You kind of need to eat it with this sauce.
But it's a good palate cleanser, I think.
Yeah.
It definitely turns down the heat a little bit.
The crab is fried, so there is a little bit of a crunch in some bites. And I love how the sauce really complements the bun when you eat it together. But the bun by itself, there's not much flavor. It's just bread.
It's a little bit on the expensive side, but it's definitely worth a try. I would definitely get this.
Tasty, good stuff.
Yum, 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 yum.
From Spain, we got two things, the paella and the bocadillo. Which one do you want to start with?
I want to try the paella.
Okay, let's try this.
I love paella.
First up, paella mixto. It's saffron yellow rice with chorizo, squid, mussels, and shrimp for $9.99. I call the mussel.
Not bad. Lightly flavorful. The sausage is cooked well, so is the rice. What do you think, Jay?
The shrimp, tender, cooked well. Flavorful, but not like too strong. The rice is really good.
I wouldn't say it's a true paella, because the rice should have a little bit of a crust on it. But because it's a food booth, I'll let it slide. It's easy to eat. It's a great value between how big the plate is and how much seafood and protein you get in this. You should get this.
The bocadillo. This is serrano ham and drunken goat cheese with parsley sauce and a gently pressed baguette for $8.49. Okay. The bread, it's really good. It's crunchy. I'm not a huge fan of the drunken goat cheese. And let's try this bocadillo. What? Let's try the ham. This ham's good. It tastes kind of like prosciutto. I think it pairs really nice with it's a really well-rounded sandwich.
I love it. I like the way that the bread is cooked. Don't really taste the tomatoes so much. Everything is perfect
No,
about the sandwich.
you definitely need the tomatoes. Otherwise, it adds like a nice freshness.
So what do you think, Jay?
Definitely don't skip out on the Spain booth. It's a winner.
Double thumbs up.
We are nowhere near done. There's still so much food left to try. So hit that subscribe button because part 2 of this video is coming out real soon.